Do you ever wonder what it would truly be like to blow out 100 candles on your birthday cake? Or perhaps you worry about what the later years might bring, fearing a future where your independence dwindles and vitality fades. It's a common thought. Isn't it many of us tend to believe that reaching such a remarkable age, especially with a sharp mind and an active body, is simply a matter of good fortune or winning the genetic lottery? We might even feel a quiet sense of resignation, thinking that our health destiny is largely predetermined, out of our hands. But what if I told you that the real secret to a long, healthy, and incredibly vibrant life isn't hidden in your DNA at all? What if it's something far more accessible? Something you can begin to cultivate right now, today. Regardless of your past choices or your family history, in this video, we're going to pull back the curtain on the actual habits and ways of living embraced by people who have not only reached 100, but have often done so with remarkable joy and purpose. These aren't complicated diets or extreme exercise routines. They're profound yet surprisingly simple choices about how we connect, how we move, what we choose to nourish ourselves with, and even how we view our place in the world. And believe me, you'll want to watch right to the very end, because I'll be sharing something that might genuinely surprise you about the true essence of a long, joyful life. So, let's dive right in with the very first secret, something that often gets overlooked in our fast-paced modern world. But it's truly a cornerstone for those who live well into their 90s and beyond, cultivating strong social bonds and nurturing your sense of community. Think about it for a moment. Have you ever met a truly isolated centenarian? It's rare, isn't it? The truth is, loneliness is a silent drain on our health, almost as damaging as smoking or obesity. People who live to 100 and thrive are almost always deeply connected. They're woven into the fabric of their families, their friendships, and their wider communities. They don't just exist alongside others, they are actively involved, giving and receiving support, laughter, and companionship. This isn't just about having people around, it's about having meaningful connections, people you can rely on, people who lift you up, and people you can lift up in return. It's the daily chats with neighbors, the shared meals with family, the regular catch-ups with old friends, the feeling of belonging to something larger than yourself. This sense of belonging provides a powerful buffer against stress, offers emotional support during tough times, and simply makes life more enjoyable. Think about the simple act of sharing a cup of tea with a friend, or volunteering for a local cause, or even just having a friendly chat with the shopkeeper down the street. These small, consistent interactions build a robust social safety net and contribute to a feeling of being valued and understood. Now, flowing seamlessly from that idea of connection, the next profound secret of centenarians is finding your purpose, or as the Japanese call it, your ikigai. This isn't about having a grand, world-changing mission, but rather a compelling reason to wake up each morning. For many, retirement can sometimes feel like a loss of purpose, a void where work used to be. But for those who thrive in their later years, they often discover new reasons or simply continue with old ones. It's about having something meaningful to do, something that engages your mind and your spirit, something that makes you feel needed and contributes to the world around you, however small that contribution might seem. This purpose can take countless forms. It might be tending a beloved garden, caring for grandchildren, learning a new language or skill, volunteering at a local charity, or even simply perfecting a craft or hobby you love. The key is that it gives structure to your day, stimulates your brain, and provides a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. It shifts your focus from what you can no longer do to what you can do, what you can create, and how you can continue to contribute. Imagine an 85-year-old who still teaches a weekly art class, or a 92-year-old who meticulously knits blankets for newborns in the community. These aren't just activities, they are expressions of purpose, keeping their minds sharp, their spirits engaged, and their lives rich with meaning. It's about maintaining a vital connection to life itself, understanding that age doesn't diminish your capacity to contribute, to learn, or to find joy in your daily existence. These two habits, building meaningful connections and finding your life's purpose, truly lay the groundwork for a life well lived, offering immense emotional and mental benefits. But there's more to discover, particularly about how we engage with the world physically, which leads us beautifully into our next insights and the habits that keep centenarians moving with grace and vitality. Let's continue our journey into the simple yet profound habits of those who thrive to 100, and this time, we're focusing on how we interact with our physical world, not through strenuous workouts, but through consistent, natural movement. When we think of exercise, our minds often jump to gyms, treadmills, or intense classes. But here's the surprising truth about centenarians: many of them have never stepped foot in a gym. Instead, their lives are simply filled with natural, everyday movement. They walk to the shops, tend to their gardens, climb stairs, do chores around the house, and engage in activities that keep them gently active throughout the day. It's not about pounding the pavement for miles or lifting heavy weights. It's about avoiding prolonged sitting and incorporating movement as an integral, effortless part of their daily routine. Think of the farmers who still work their fields in their 90s, or the grandmothers who walk to the market every morning. Their bodies are accustomed to constant, low-impact activity, which keeps their muscles strong, their joints flexible, and their circulation flowing without putting undue stress on their systems. The actionable steps here are wonderfully simple. Look for opportunities to move more naturally. Park a little further away. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Stand up and stretch every hour. Engage in hobbies that involve gentle physical activity like gardening, dancing, or even just cleaning the house with gusto. It's about making movement a seamless part of your life, not a separate chore you have to schedule. This consistent, gentle activity contributes significantly to maintaining mobility, balance, and overall physical resilience, ensuring that you can continue to enjoy your independence for many years to come. Moving on from how they move, let's talk about what nourishes these long-lived individuals: their diet. And here's another surprising insight. It's not about exotic superfoods or restrictive fads. The vast majority of centenarians around the world adhere to a largely plant-based diet, focusing on whole, unprocessed foods. This means plenty of vegetables, fruits, legumes like beans and lentils, and whole grains. Meat, dairy, and eggs are consumed sparingly, often as a side dish rather than the main event. And processed foods, sugary drinks, and artificial ingredients are rare occurrences. They eat simply, often from what they grow or what's available locally and seasonally. But it's not just what they eat, it's how they eat. Many practice a concept known as hara hachibu, an Okinawan teaching to eat until you are 80% full, leaving a little room. This mindful approach to eating prevents overeating, reduces strain on the digestive system, and helps maintain a healthy weight without strict calorie counting. So, how can you apply this? Start by gradually increasing the proportion of plants on your plate. Make beans or lentils a staple. Add more colorful vegetables to every meal, and choose whole grains over refined ones. Slow down when you eat. Savor each bite, and truly listen to your body's signals of fullness. This isn't about deprivation, it's about abundance, an abundance of nutrient-rich, life-giving foods that fuel your body and mind without weighing you down. Imagine the simple satisfaction of a hearty vegetable soup, a vibrant salad bursting with fresh ingredients, or a warm bowl of oatmeal with berries. These are the kinds of meals that sustain life and vitality for a century. And finally, perhaps one of the most critical, yet often overlooked, habits of those who reach 100 with grace, effective stress management, and prioritizing rest. Life, regardless of age, will always present its challenges and stresses. However, centenarians often possess a remarkable ability to manage life's inevitable ups and downs, to let go of worries, and to allow their bodies and minds adequate time to rest and rejuvenate. Chronic stress is a silent killer, eroding our health from the inside out, leading to inflammation, high blood pressure, and a myriad of other issues. People who live long and well have often cultivated simple daily rituals that help them de-stress. This could be anything from a few minutes of quiet contemplation or meditation, spending time in nature, engaging in a calming hobby like reading or listening to music, or simply enjoying a leisurely evening walk. They also understand the profound importance of quality sleep. Our bodies and minds repair and consolidate memories during sleep, and consistently getting 7 to 9 hours of restful sleep is non-negotiable for long-term health. Think about cultivating a peaceful evening routine, perhaps switching off screens an hour before bed, enjoying a warm drink, or reading a book. It's about creating boundaries for your energy, learning to say no when necessary, and actively making time for relaxation and stillness in your day. No matter how busy life gets, it's the art of letting go, of understanding that not everything needs to be fixed or worried about immediately. This cultivates not just physical resilience, but immense mental and emotional strength, allowing them to navigate life with a calm and positive outlook. We've covered so much ground today, exploring the profound impact of our connections, our purpose, how we move, what we eat, and how we handle stress. These truly are the pillars of a long and vibrant life. Now, as we draw our conversation to a close, it's time to bring everything together and unveil that surprising final thought I promised at the beginning. It turns out, reaching 100 isn't about some secret pill, a rare gene, or a rigid set of rules that drain the joy from life. It's about deeply rooted connections with family and friends, finding genuine meaning and contribution in every single day, moving naturally and consistently as a part of life, nourishing our bodies with simple, wholesome foods that our ancestors recognized, and allowing ourselves the crucial space to truly rest, recover, and let go of stress. These aren't isolated practices. They intertwine and reinforce each other. When you move more, you sleep better. When you connect with others, your stress decreases. When you have purpose, you're more likely to nourish your body and mind. It's a beautiful, interconnected web of habits that build upon one another, creating a robust foundation for a long and fulfilling existence. Remember, you don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight, even small. Consistent changes in these areas can ripple outwards, transforming your health and happiness in ways you can scarcely imagine. It's about progress, not perfection, and finding what feels authentic and sustainable for you. The surprising truth, the real secret that underlies all of these habits, is a deep sense of optimism and resilience, an understanding that life's challenges are part of the journey, and the incredible ability to adapt and find joy in the everyday. It's also the realization that these habits aren't separate tasks. They intertwine, supporting and strengthening each other, making them easier to maintain over time. It's about cultivating a mindset of gratitude, embracing life with open arms, and seeing age not as a decline, but as an opportunity for continued growth, contribution, and profound experiences. I'd truly love to hear your thoughts on these secrets. Which one resonates most with you? Are there any habits you already practice that you feel contribute significantly to your well-being and happiness? Perhaps you have your own simple secret to share. Please, take a moment and share your insights and experiences in the comments below. Your stories truly inspire me, and they can inspire countless others in our community too. And if you found value in our conversation today, if it sparked a new idea or simply offered a moment of encouragement, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. It genuinely helps us reach more wonderful people like you who are looking to live their very best lives. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more insights and practical advice designed to help you thrive at every age. You have so much power within you to shape your future, to cultivate joy, vitality, and connection every single day. Embrace these simple yet powerful secrets. Trust in your innate ability to make positive changes, and know that your journey towards a long, fulfilling, and vibrant life is entirely within your reach. Live your best life at every age,